I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
I am Jennifer Elverton from the Artist Angle Gallery, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, November 4th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Happy Monday. I can't believe we're in November. I can't believe the end of the year is not so far away. It seems kind of crazy. It goes so fast, starting from really the September, and then there's Halloween, and then Thanksgiving's going to be here before we know it. And then Christmas and New Year. Goodness gracious. All right. Well, not getting too ahead of myself. Let's talk about what is happening today's show. I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick. We're going to go over all the events happening this week and this weekend, plus some you're going to want to keep an eye out on. We're going to have trending stories with Danny and Marco. You can only guess what that is going to bring. And got possum pets. In fact, the kitty today is also named Marco, which is quite funny. And this weekend, I got the opportunity to chat with Larry Hogan and Neil Parrott when they stopped by Frederick on Saturday afternoon. I got to thank Chris from WFMD for that opportunity. So we'll go over all of that. And don't forget about the merch. I'm waiting for our October total, but we're kicking right into November. And we'll see how much will be donated to Christmas Cash for Kids. Because when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, I donate all the proceeds to a local nonprofit. And from now through November, so through the end of November, Christmas Cash for Kids will be the beneficiary. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Ask a friend or two to subscribe as well. Want to welcome all of our new subscribers. And if you want to know what this show is all about, well, it's all about the people, the happenings, the nonprofits, the businesses in the Frederick, Maryland community. And we're going to do another giveaway at 1,500. Now, I'd love to get to 1,500. Originally, I said January 1, which would be awesome. But our 200th show is on January 13th, and we are going to have a slew of fun stuff on that show, including a live audience. We are going to broadcast live from the home of Everything Frederick on Monday, January 13th, and you can be one of the 25 people that will be invited to that live show, and I will have details on how you can do that coming up soon. All right, don't forget about the podcast. You can listen in your car while you're doing laundry, just around the house. We're on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, and other platforms. All right, let's go ahead and get this Monday going. Thank you to our show sponsor. We help you move, whether you're moving across the street or across the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran-owned and a great supporter of the Frederick community. You can find them at wehelpyoumove.com. All right, let's talk about what is happening in Frederick. Oh my gosh, there's so many great things still. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you want to put on your floor, they can handle it. Give them a call today at 301-948-9663 or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. Check out their testimonials. I'll show them on this next screen, but they got a ton of great reviews. All right. Oh gosh, I thought I fixed it. Yeah, it was on the copy I have. I don't know what happened. Their logo should be right here. But anyway, happening in Frederick for the calendar with all the links on it, go to promocircus.com, click on everything Frederick Live, and then calendar of events. And you can see on screen a bunch of the reviews that they have for the great work that they do. I'm not sure if you'd be able to get anything done for the holidays, but you can give them a call, 301-948-9663. Ask for Jeff and see if he can help you out. All right, let's talk about what's going on this week. All right, today, 2 p.m., Pilates equipment class, goodness, at the Center of Sound, Mind, and Body. Also, from now through November 11th, it's Operation Green Light. Illuminate a green light at your home or business to show your support for our veterans. It's pretty cool. November 5th, tomorrow, Election Day. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Please get out and vote. It is a great privilege that we have to do that in this country. Noon to 9, well, you can take your I voted sticker to North Market Pop Shop and get a free soda. They have some really cute free sodas that are on offer today. And then, or tomorrow, 6 p.m., it is the SAS Holiday Market at Rack Brewing. All right. I don't know why I didn't put the days on here. Lord have mercy. All right. The 6th, which is Wednesday, you can head to 200 Monroe for the Artisan Bakery pop-up sale. That is the Culinary Arts College at FCC, but the school is located near the fairgrounds at 200 Monroe, and they are having a pop-up sale for their bakery items. You can check that out from 11:30 to 1 on Wednesday. Wednesday, we are having our cocktails and conversations at the Home of Everything Frederick from 5 to 7 p.m. Please come out and it's really a great time. A lot of great people. As I've said, every single month I meet somebody new. You get a chance to have a real conversation with people. It's quite good. And then 6 to 8, it's board game night at Old Mother. You can attend that as well. Thursday, 5:30 to 8:30, a toast to the holidays at Springfield Winery. Benefit for SOAR, which is supporting older adults through resources, helps our seniors in our community. 6 to 8:30, Shane Gamble is live at Rack Brewery. 7 p.m., line dancing at Thurmont American Legion. Oh, that's always fun. All right, on the 8th, which is Friday, 5 to 8 p.m., it's Frederick at Night. Merchants open late with fun goodies and specials. Plus, the Light Walk returns through March. That's kind of cool. They have all those light displays up and around Frederick, like the Disco Ball Garage and the lights on the side of the parking garage. I think that's on Church Street. 7 to 9, it's a veteran celebration at Old Mother. And 8 to 11, Sly 45 is live at Benstown. And then on Saturday, oh, there we go. I don't know, I had the day there. November 9th, it is the second annual Roper Romp and Caftan Crawl. That's a very cool event. It is free to attend. People dress up like Mrs. Roper from Three's Company in the moo and the red wig. And if you want, you can donate, and it goes to Hartley House. 2, 3, and 4 p.m. It's the Root Beer Tasting Family Challenge at North Market Pop Shop. You need tickets for this event. Go to North Market Pop Shop's socials or online and search for the root beer tasting on November 9th. Get your tickets. Hood College is having a nonprofit board fair from 3:30 to 5:30. You can meet with nonprofits, you can join a board, or find out about volunteer opportunities. And then 6 to 8 p.m., it is the Harlem Wizards at FCC. I believe tickets are still available for that. You might want to go ahead and grab them. On Sunday, 11:30, barn quilt painting. It's for youth at Delaplane Arts Center. And then at 2:30, broths and soups for life at Chocolates and Tomatoes. And at 3 o'clock, the U.S. Air Force Concert Band is at the Weinberg. And then coming soon, you're going to want to keep these marked on your calendar. November 16th, there's Stuff a Truck, which is a food donation collection, and Toys for Tots events are going to kick off for WFRE. The 20th, it is the Marion Bright exclusive preview of the Lights Tour on Maryland double-decker bus. Tickets are $25. Light fare and adult beverages are included before and on the bus. And there'll be a pit stop at Bentstown where you can purchase whatever you like while we hang out there. December 13th at 6:30, the Kris Kringle procession happens in downtown Frederick. If you're an organization that wants to participate in that, I do believe you need to get your applications in pretty soon. Celebrate Frederick is the one who is responsible for organizing that. So go to celebratefrederick.com, I think it is, and find out the details there. And then February 5th, it is the African Americans of Excellence exhibit kickoff event at the Weinberg Center. Tickets are going to be on sale soon. We're going to do the big reveal of Yemi's artwork of all the nominees. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to do that on November 18th. It'll be right here on Good Morning Frederick, which is kind of exciting. I'm excited about that. All right, if you have an event you want to include it on the calendar, email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Okay, now it is time for Trending Stories with Danny and Marco. Let me see where it is here. Here we go, right here. Enjoy.
Hey, what is up? Welcome to Trending Stories here. It is Monday, and we are back with a glorious another Monday. Danny from Good Morning Frederick joining us. I say that, it's your show. I guess I would be joining you.
It's all good. We're joining each other, but look at this. We both got it.
Come on. Oh, whoa. Yeah, big win for the Washington Commanders. They are now 7-2.
Yeah, what did you say? Not since 1996?
1996 was the last time that they were 7-2. Josh Harris gave the game ball to Coach Dan Quinn, if you saw the end of the post game, because he's from New Jersey. That's the New Jersey area, but he got his 50th win as a coach. I just can't say enough about these players. Now, I will ask you to, if you follow me on TikTok, it's called the Fun Bunch Podcast on TikTok. Don't look at that, because I have a partner who I do stuff with, and he's more optimistic than I am. It felt like a loss to me yesterday, because the last 2 weeks, Dan Quinn has seemed to be a little feeble. We're not stepping on the throats of the opponents like we used to. We're letting people hang around, and we used to be super aggressive. And
making me nervous.
Yes, it's like you keep letting these guys hang around and you're not scoring touchdowns. You just got to go for it all the time, and so I was really upset, and I was so mad. I was mad, but even though we won, so I can't be too mad. But I just, if we play like that against good teams, it's going to come back to bite us in the rear. But luckily we played the Giants, who have had our number, and Daniel Jones still always looks pretty good against us. But whatever, we won.
Well, I think they said Daniels is the first rookie to beat the Giants 2 times.
Yeah, the first two starts to beat the. Listen, we have not beat the Giants in the last 10 years. I think it's like 19-4 or something, but now it's 19-6. Swept them this year for the first time ever. So congratulations to the Commanders. They have one of the best records in the NFC. If the playoffs were to start today, they have a home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I mean, it's insane to say all these things.
Well, I have to say, watching the game, there were as many Commander fans in the stands as there typically are opponents in our stadium in years past. It was awesome to hear the cheers. I couldn't sometimes tell who the penalty was for because there were so many cheers when the Commanders won something. We did make, there were some stupid penalties that got called. Again, but not nearly as bad as last week.
Yeah, we didn't hurt ourselves in the red zone as much, although we did a little bit. The defense is playing okay, except we're giving up a lot in the run game still. We just need to, the NFL trade deadline is coming up. We have been just on the sidelines here during the trade deadline. We're not trading for, but boy, we could use somebody to stop the run up the middle and a cornerback. And maybe even another wide receiver. But, boy, I don't know. It's hard to complain when you win. It seems futile. Just be happy. We haven't won. The Washington Commanders are the first team in the 2024 NFL season, 2023-24 season here. They were only the over-under in Vegas at the start of the year was 6.5 games. That's what Vegas said they were going to win. They've already won 7. They're the first team to actually cross the threshold and make winners. And people, if you took the over, you won to yesterday during that win at the Giants. So we've got a tough schedule coming up. We got the Steelers, who, first of all, they travel very, very good. That means they're going to have a lot of fans inside of Northwest Stadium. Then we got the Eagles. Then we got the Cowboys. And so this starts out kind of a real treacherous part of our schedule. But it's good to go into this thing 7-2. I can tell you that much. And everybody seems to be playing at least competently.
Yeah.
Which is good. We haven't had competence in a long time.
We have not.
In this organization. So, I mean, it's all new to us. We're like the new guys. We're like the new. It's like, the guy that went home for like 8th grade season and then he was kind of dorky. Then he came to high school and all of a sudden he's lifted weights and he's
like all buff.
Yeah, man. All the girls like, who is this guy?
Who is that? Right.
Yeah, we're like strutting around like, what's going on here? But we'll have to see what happens. But big win for the Commanders. The Ravens, another big win in Denver, which is a tough place to play. And Derrick Henry just continues his assault on the NFL. And even though the Ravens have a worse record than the Commanders, they are just a really, really good, hard, tough team. And they will be there.
Have been so consistent over the years. Really, you can never, ever give them any slack because they always seem to pull it out and come back and win. And I think you got to hold on tight with them for sure.
Yeah, Lamar's having an MVP season, so we'll see. We'll see what happens at the end. It's exciting right now, and I'm just glad to be in the conversation, to be honest with you. I'm just glad.
Well, I said with the commentators, I was like, I'm so unused to them praising the team, the coach, anything. It's so foreign. It's just unreal.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like that hard to take compliment. You're like, stop talking about us. What happened 2 years ago? You couldn't get enough of throwing dirt on this team, and deservedly so for some reasons. But so my key takeaway, my points. I think that the last 2 games, I think Dan Quinn has played it a lot safer. This was a division game. We'll see what happens if he can start going back and really starting to put the metal to the pedal. But I really think that or the pedal to the metal. I think that it looks good, and if we continue to play solid football into November and December, who knows? We might. This is crazy to say. Northwest Stadium used to be at FedEx Field, may hold a playoff game this year. We may be the home field advantage in the playoffs, if you can believe that. That would be
craziness.
Yeah, so our trending stories are here. Of course, hit share, like, comment. We would love to hear from you if you have anything that you want to say to us, or if you have any stories we should cover. We would love to know what you are all about. All right, let's get to your first story here. So this trending story is happening, and do you want to set it up and let us know what this is about?
Well, this guy started a company that many people may want to utilize. I'll let him explain what it is, but it's online. I think it's kind of brilliant and a little bit funny.
All right.
What is that? What does your company do and how was it formed?
OCDA is an acronym for Occupational Care Diversity Affairs. And what we do is people go to my website, they file a complaint about their boss or their supervisor, anything like that. We show it to the job and we cuss their ass out. Yeah, everything you want to say to your boss, everything you want to say to your boss that you can't say, y'all contact us, go to our website, ocdaofficial.com, and we'll show up and say all the things you want us to say verbatim.
Is it anonymous? Like, do they know who it's
Oh
from?
yeah, the complaints are totally anonymous, but I say everything verbatim, so you can curse on your complaints. I'm a curse anyway.
What is that?
That is brilliant. And boy, some of the what I love on these videos, the comments.
The comments are gold.
But this is a real company. These are real complaints. Hiring a company to crash out on your behalf is a straight villainous activity. This is awesome, though. Would you do this?
I mean, there might have been a time I would have done it. I'd be afraid it'd come back to me, actually.
It's completely
you have to be
anonymous.
careful not to say anything to tip your boss off. You can't say anything specific, right? Because then they'll know.
Yeah,
and maybe if you work for a big company, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah, you definitely have to be vague for sure. Because if you do that, hey, so-and-so at the card game, it's like, well, there was 3 people there, and the other one is my best friend. So
Right. Yeah, you can't let it go. But, to be honest, it would be really great if you could be honest with your bosses. But unfortunately, in today's age, I don't think that's possible.
No, it is not possible. All right, let's go to this Megyn Kelly story here for Trending Stories.
He adds the following about the difficulty in getting up into one of those huge garbage trucks, which would be hard for most people.
So I said, man, if I don't get up there, this is going to be very embarrassing. These stupid people, they'll say, he's cognitively and physically impaired. And I can't do that when I'm alongside of this great athlete. I got to get up to that. So the first stair is like up here. I'm saying, shit. So I had the adrenaline going and I made it.
You gotta love his sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He, it's a lot harder. I don't know if you ever, those trucks, boy, to hop up on there, you got to really.
There's no way I'd make it. I definitely need a leg up for sure.
Yeah. And you're also thinking about all the times Joe Biden has fell off of Air Force One, and you don't want to be like one of those gaffes either.
Right.
Where you're miss your step and you go stumbling out, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
All right.
What is that?
All right.
Are there any?
Did you know that
Let me try to find.
How do you like?
So every now and then
I've got the long legs.
All right, let's go to we'll go to the Dunkin' Donuts here.
I've got the.
Well, with this one, Duncan has stepped up to become that social media account that people they've just got it on their game.
Yeah.
Right now they're riding high. I don't know if you saw these right before Halloween, but they had these spider donuts.
Yeah.
That they created. So run this one here. Let me just remember.
The long legs.
Yeah.
All I need is the daddy. I've got the long legs.
So when you look at the comments here,
the comments are the best.
Very.
You go right to Subway, who says iconic.
All of the other brands have jumped on to Dunkin'.
JCK Event says somebody put a ring on it. Qdoba. I see what you did there. I mean, it is a who's who of bubble skincare. Spidey, you so iconic.
Yep.
I mean, it just goes on and on with a lot of big name brands.
And I love when other brands jump on board. I think it's quite fun. If you've got those social media accounts, I mean, I think it's really, really good. I did see a young man who worked for Dunkin' who had severe arachnophobia, who had a very difficult time making those Duncan spiders, apparently.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure it was set up, but it was quite funny when he put the head of the spider on. He smashed it real quick because he doesn't like spiders. So.
I always love giving it to the social when somebody starts doing their social media pretty good. I mean, if you want to see like social media now, that's like they said, iconic, and there are a few other really good. So Wendy's is great at social media, smoking people really, but and then you can go all the way in the other direction. I don't know if you checked out Nutter Butter's TikTok account.
Nutter Butter looks like it took some hits of LSD and just hasn't recovered.
I mean, so that is like I would say on the far end of how to do social media.
I have no idea what they're. I mean, it's gotten a huge traction though.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it is trending stories. Those are some of the ones you might have missed over the weekend. Danny, you got a really big interview coming up on your show here. I'm excited. What's going on with Good Morning Frederick here?
Well, I got the opportunity over the weekend to interview former governor of Maryland, Larry Hogan, and Neil Parrott, who were both on the campaign trail in Frederick County. Actually, they were in 6 counties on Sunday, Saturday afternoon. And I got the opportunity to run by their headquarters and chat with them a little bit right before the election. So we'll be running that interview right after this, and really excited that I got that opportunity. So.
All right. Well, Good Morning Frederick, stepping right into the political spotlight.
I kept saying I'm not really a political show, so I kept it kind of middle of the road and, asked them some fun questions that didn't have anything to do with politics to show their human side. So hopefully people get a kick out of it.
Larry Hogan is kind of middle of the road, so that's good.
Kind of middle of the road.
You got to keep it right there. All right, well, make sure you hit share, like, and comment. We'd love to bring you more stories like these. Let us know what you think about those. And if you have anything that's trending in your neck of the woods, hit us up. We'd love to cover that. Danny, great job today, and we will see you with more on Good Morning Frederick right here.
Thank you.
Trending steady. It's trending on Twitter.
It's huge. It's trending all over the internet.
I always come in a little bit too early for that. I always forget that there's an ender there. All right, we are going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with Possum Pets with a kitty named Marco. I've also got my interviews with Neil Parrott and Larry Hogan. All of that is coming up just after this. Great place to eat, and I decided to take my mom to Thai Merrick.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful. You didn't want to eat it. It was a great presentation, and I tried things I had never tried before. And you walk away just with scrumptious on your mind.
Oh, yeah. So they served us a tea and an iced tea. And none of us are big iced tea drinkers, but it was one of our favorite things, wasn't it?
Oh, it was sweet and light and delicious.
It was. And then the curry puffs, I think they were.
That was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It reminded me of something my mother and grandmother used to cook. It was excellent flavor.
Well, if you want excellent flavor, great presentation, I mean to be stuffed, head to Thai Merrick, 1170 West Patrick Street in Frederick, thaimerrick.com. Danny. I want to tell you how amazing Zoomin' Groomin' of Frederick and Rockville is. First, let's talk about convenience. It's so convenient that they come right to your door. Now, we've got 2 pets who get groomed each visit. We've got Remy, our daughter's cat, and he just gets a nail trim, which takes literally minutes. We tried clipping his nails a few times ourselves, but I'm afraid to cut too short. Then there's our girl, Callie. She's our high anxiety baby, always has been. And it's so great that I don't have to drive her anywhere because she gets really worked up before going to the other groomer. And I hated that she was kenneled before and after her groom. So with Zoomin' Groomin', I go online, make an appointment, and I select the bath and blowout service for her. That includes her nail trim, which I love too. So she gets her nails, she smells so good, and the groomer comes right to our door, takes her, gets her bathed, and within about 20 minutes, she's back feeling great. Now you can make an appointment online at zoomingrooming.com. Under locations, select Maryland and Frederick and Rockville. Zoomin' Groomin', convenient, professional, perfect. You don't have to leave the house. All right. Now, appropriately, it's time for Pawsome Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care, trusted and reliable care since 1999, providing top quality service from highly trained pet care professionals. Pet sitting, doggy daycare, work kenneling, Pet and Home Care is the best choice with simple online scheduling and 24/7 availability. They are always there for you. Go to petandhomecare.com for more information. Here is our Pawsome Pet.
County Animal Shelter and Good Morning Frederick proudly present Pawsome Pets. Sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Now let's meet today's adorable adoptable pet.
Meet Marco, this week's Pet of the Week. Marco arrived as a stray and his owner was located. Unfortunately, his owner decided not to take him back, so now he hopes to find a new home. At 8 years old, Marco enjoys watching the world go by, but also enjoys a little playtime. At the shelter, he is often relaxing in his cage, curiously watching everyone that passes by. Marco is blind in his left eye and recently had a surgery to fix an irritating condition called entropion. Entropion is a common eyelid condition in cats that causes the eyelid to roll inward, resulting in the cat's eyelashes and fur rubbing against the cornea. Marco's eye is now healed and he is feeling much better. November begins Adopt a Senior Pet Month, and pets that are 5 years old or older go home for absolutely no fee during the entire month. Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center is open Monday through Saturday. If you're interested in Marco or any other animal to shelter, please make a reservation at visit fcac.as.me or give us a call.
Aw, makes me so sad. His owner was found and said, no, thank you. Oh, God, that drives me crazy. Anyway, well, I hope Marco gets a nice home because it's free this month. So there you go. Hopefully go by and take him home. All right, it's now time to find out who's making our market great. Market Makers is sponsored by Antietam World Travel Service. Why trust Antietam World Travel Service to coordinate your vacation? Simple. They are a full-service travel agency to save you countless hours of online research. They have relationships with suppliers that'll give you the best value, and they monitor your bookings for unexpected schedule changes. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com right now and get started on your dream vacation. Well, Neil Parrott is on the ballot for tomorrow's election as a representative in Congress. I got the chance to chat with him this past Saturday. Neil Parrott, all right. So we're coming down to the last days.
It is.
How has the run been in your view so far?
Well, Danny, thanks for asking. I'm really thankful. There are volunteers in all 5 counties just going crazy. I'm really thankful. Today, there was door knocking in Montgomery, in southern Frederick, in northern Frederick, Hagerstown area.
Yeah.
I mean, and people are just really excited about this race.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful. David Trone ran for U.S. Senate, and now he's out.
Yeah.
And so it's an open seat, and people see that they want to change. They want someone who's from here, who can understand and relate to them when it comes to the higher costs that we've seen under the Biden-Harris Delaney administration. My opponent, Delaney, she worked in the Commerce Department. She was appointed there, so she is a part of that administration and a part of the being responsible for the higher costs that we've seen.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I know as a dad, you understand for family to even go out to eat anymore, it's almost impossible. And a lot of people say, oh, just eat at home, and that's great, but we're trying to support the local economy. Very difficult.
Oh, it's very difficult. I've talked to business owners that are struggling, people who had more disposable income just a few years ago.
Yeah.
Now they don't, and so they're feeling the squeeze, and of course families are feeling the squeeze.
Yeah.
My neighbor called me this winter and said, hey Neil, have you looked at your electric bill?
Yes, same.
Is this right?
Yeah.
And we looked at it, and unfortunately it was right. Electricity's gone up about 30% in just those 3 years. So it's really hurting people, especially those on fixed income.
Yeah, for sure.
They're on Social Security. I want to make sure everybody continues to get those benefits and that we don't tax Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
That's going to be a challenge, but I can try.
Yes, that's right. That's right. For our viewers who, it's not typically political, but everybody hopefully is out there voting, which is so important. What are the 3 things you'd want our viewers to know that these are your 3 biggest things you want to take care of?
Yeah, the biggest things are we have to balance the budget. We can't have irresponsible spending. When we do that, we're going to bring down costs. We need to make sure that we secure our southern border. Right now, 2,000 Marylanders are dying each year from fentanyl deaths, and it's a direct result of that open border. We have to secure it.
Yeah.
We need to build the wall, and where we can, and even where we can, we need to have electronic surveillance above and below the wall. And we also need to bring back good-paying jobs to this area, and especially Western Maryland, we need to have manufacturing jobs return to this area.
Yeah.
And it takes policies at the federal level to help encourage those jobs to come back here.
Yeah.
I feel sorry. I went to Luke, Maryland, which is in Allegheny County.